Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for August 6th, 7th, and 8th, Friday through Sunday. Now, you know that when I am working on the weekend, when we're doing weekend readings, I am using, of course, my Radley Valentine decks. I will do the main message, or I will read the main message from my Angel Tarot cards. I will pull one from my Archangel Power Tarot cards, and I'll also pull one from my Guardian Angel cards because they're very gentle and I do like them. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, now, going back to the long readings from July 22nd to August 22nd, or if you go onto my website, I put some dates on there at the same time. The 8th of August is the new moon. It is in Leo. So new moons generally have new beginnings, new starts, new cycles in the moon cycle. Full moon to new moon, basically that's when you get rid of things because it is waning. It's getting smaller and smaller and you release. New moon to full moon is when you request because that's when it's getting bigger. Okay, now full moon, of course, is when you release, relinquish, and request. But this new moon will also be on the date of 8/8, which is called Lion's Gate. So this is from, end of July, early August. I think it is until the 11th. This is when when Sirius, the star Sirius, comes very close to what appears to be very close to the sun, giving the sun an extra brightness. And if you're able to look up at it, which I'm not telling you to do that because it's bright, sometimes you can even see the two. Okay, so it's a bright time. It's also considered to be a portal of some magnitude. So we will see what we want to see. Again, this is a time for us to keep our vibrations very, very high and keep ourselves very positive because we need to be pushing that through. We need to be pushing that elevated energy, and we need to just keep things on the positive side. Now, you know that I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. Remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. Okay, I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to deliver the message. And, try not to put too much of my own understanding into it. So, want you to be very, very aware of that. Now, anything that is reversed, I look at that as having a little more oomph. Also, too, when I speak about your higher power, I'm talking about your higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe, your divine, the source, whoever that is to you, whoever that personal connection is for you. Okay? Now, let's go on, and what we're going to do is, of course, I've been doing this lately just because it feels like it needs to be done. I'm going to use the traditional Weight Rider Tarot, and we will pull 3 cards out and see what we have for that. And again, I have done what I'm supposed to do with all of the cards. Here we are. Let's see. Okay, we're going to do 1, 2, and 3. So this is kind of the general overview. It's not necessarily specific for your sign. Those will follow. But this is kind of like what the heck is going on in the world today. So let's see what we have here. If I can pick them up. Okay, rest. Rest easy. I know that there's a lot going on in the world right now. You just need to rest. You need to trust. You need to reach out to your higher power with this. This is the four of swords. Or as I was saying, Ford. No, this is the 4 of swords. Swords is air energy. That is our Gemini, our Libra. It's our Virgo energy. It's our thought processes. It's our how we make plans, but it's also about hearing news. And, this is kind of, the swords here, they're pointing down. The person feels, kind of in a moratorium state. There's also the sword underneath. So there is a lot of thoughts going on. There's a lot of this energy all around us, but we know that we can rest and we can have hope. We can have trust. So there could be some interesting energies, interesting news coming this weekend. We need to, like I said, we need to rest. Okay, next card. This is now the Six of Swords. Okay, 4 has stability, 4 has organizational energy, 4 also has leadership. 6 is the number of man. It is the energies that we put into our own thoughts, our own, it's how we're processing things in many ways, because I'm talking about swords again being our thought processes. This is leaving a difficult situation. This is moving into the light. This is taking your family, just kind of moving, but it's also in that thought process. So it's an interesting card, especially with this. There is some movement with this, with your thought processes here and hearing news. Next card. Now that was reversed. Now we have the Two of Wands or Two of Rods. Wands and rods are fire energy, are Leo. We're in Leo season. We've got that Leo energy all around us. It's also Sagittarius. It's also Aries. Passionate, burning, very, very determined. There is choices, okay? Twos have choices. Twos have pathways. So do we go this way? Do we go that way? Also, twos are also about partnering. So there could be some partnering with this too. But the Two of Rods has opportunities, has possibilities. I know it's not an 8, but it has these possibilities that could be much bigger than what we even think that they are. So rest, things are changing, things are moving forward, possibilities, choices in a very strong, passionate way, in something that you really, really want, could be coming to you. And the thing about this is these are opportunities, choices being presented, but it is up to you to make that decision. Okay? So we have some very interesting energies. Why don't we start our readings now? Hello, my Leos, and happy birthday to you. It is your birthday season, and it's your new moon. So make your wishes. Put it out there. What is it that you've been wanting? Let's make it happen. Okay, we've already got some cards that just popped out. So let's see what we have here. They are face up. And okay. Well, this is very, very interesting here because we have an Archangel energy card here. Let's move these out of the way. We have Archangel energy card, and then we have the King of Earth, and then we have some worry. Okay, let's see what we have going on here. But the King of Earth is going to tell us that our worry is really not what we should be worried about. It's just that we tend to be a little bit focused more in this earthly plane, and instead of having that connection to our higher power, because our higher power does take care of many things in our lives. But we still are natural beings, though I like to say that we're spirits with physical bodies as opposed to physical bodies with a spirit. But, we still have to live in this world. Okay, but let's see what we have going on here. These two are reversed. This full one is the moon. So we have the moon. We have Archangel Heniel. We have an 18 here. So 8s, remember, unlimited possibilities, probabilities. August 8 will be 8-8. So there might be something really connected, especially since that is our new moon. So it does feel, and it says the new moon is going to be something very powerful for many Leos. Many Leos, looking at the next card, the King of Earth, this could be that time again to up our profession, up our career, up the way we make money, just kind of going for something that maybe feels a little bit outside of our comfort zone. Okay, so then we have where the 1 plus the 8, so 1's new beginnings, 10's transition, 8 possibilities, opportunities also. You add the 1 and 8 together, it becomes a 9. That means kind of this, things are ready. It's ready for you to take that next step. So something over the weekend is ready for you to expand. It's ready for you to, because I'm kind of getting that new moon to that full moon thing where it's waxing, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. It's time for you to take your next step, probably because of this King of Earth, probably in the material or the professional world, okay? But remember that the moon has a lot of hidden energies. There's things that we don't necessarily know, so there is a lot of trust that has to go in with this. There has to be, we don't have the leap of faith here, but there is a lot of just, okay, I'm just going to trust. I'm just going to trust. Okay, important psychic insights, events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. And this one is all about fears, okay? But we'll talk about this in a second. Now remember, the numbers tend to want to talk to us. So right now we have a 1 and 8. We also have Archangel Heniel. Write this down. Do your research on it, okay? You know, and how that is that we have the 1, 8, and then we have the 9 here. You know, so could that be 999? It could be. Or is it 189? It could be that also. So you put that in your search browser, you put angel numbers behind it, and then you hit enter, and there's a bunch that will come up. Go to the one that means something to you. But this is, again, there's hidden things. There is this sense of, you know, sometimes we just feel in our gut we need to move this way. We know that this is happening, and we're not necessarily sure why this is all happening or why we're even headed down this. It just feels like, okay, I guess this is the next step of my journey. And we did have, I do believe that Virgo and Uranus, which is in Taurus, expect the unexpected. Virgo, the earth energy. I do believe there's something going on with that as we lead into the weekend. So, you know, just basically, you know, the Uranus, I've been talking about Uranus and Taurus. That's always kind of changes in career. Virgo is actually going to help to make it a little more prosperous. Okay? So now we have the King of Earth. King's underlying energy is sword. It is air energy. It is your thought processes, hearing news. Earth energy, though, is your Virgo, Capricorn, your Taurus. It's very solid, very tangible. A lot of times has to possibly do with your home or your money or how you make your money. The King of Earth is a professional. And that doesn't necessarily mean you had to have gone to college. It just means you know what you know. And you are able to bring this into the marketplace, and you are able to actually make money off of this. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that that is your goal. Your goal is actually going to be more spiritually or divinely led. It's just that this is also saying that, you know, you have a lot of tools, you have a lot of knowledge, you bring this forth, and with bringing this forth, there will be compensation coming back. Okay? So this is generous, professional, responsible, also practical. A successful time. Confidently accept opportunities you're offered, the Midas touch. Now we come back to this 9. This is 9 of air. We've talked about 9. Air energy, we've talked about air energy. This is your thoughts. This is your, oh no, it's not going to happen. Oh no, why am I even doing this? This is your self-doubt. This is your self-speak. Now, this also talks about self-fulfilling prophecies. Yes, I wanted to make sure. And when you work with self-fulfilling prophecies, what you put out, remember, I'm always telling you to put out the positive. Think positive, put out the positive. Sometimes most of the time, even when I came here, it's like, I don't know why you want me to do this to the higher power, but I'm just going to do it. And then the explanation comes, okay? So you have to, I'm going to say you have to, you should keep your thoughts, words positive, especially when you are speaking over yourself. You want to, you don't want to succeed, then basically keep your, just speak negatively over yourself. You want that prosperous time, and I don't necessarily mean just financially, I mean in what makes you happy, then speak positive over you. So this is a really big weekend for you, my Leos. So this is expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecy, sleepless nights. Now let's go on with our Archangel Power Tarot cards. Let's see what we have to kind of add into this. And I did forget, I do have my Emily Anderson crystal deck here too. Forgot to do that in the introduction. Okay, sure. You want to come out. Here we are. The 9 of Michael. Okay, now this is the same energy as this. However, what I like about the 9 of Michael, I love the first statement. So here you are going, oh, what's going to happen? Am I doing the right thing? Is this the right energy? Am I Am I going the path? Tell me, tell me, tell me. And then this one says, your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. So these two, even though they're the same cards, even though they're the same, energies, this answers the question. Your worries are unnecessary. Okay, let's go on now to my guardian angels, because I like doing these, and see for my Leos. So we actually have a 1, 8, 9, and a 9. And it's interesting, like I said, because that's a 9, 9. That's a 9 plus 9. So, or if you take the 1 plus 8 and make it into a 9, you might have 3 9s here. So definitely play a little bit with those numbers in the search engine. Okay, let's go on. See what the guardian angels want to say. This one is reversed. The helper of action. Now, action is your energy. It would be your fire energy. So that would be also Aries and Sagittarius, passionate burning. You are blessed with many wonderful things to do. It would be great if you could take the time to make a plan first, but you probably don't have the time. So get busy. Follow your instincts and have fun. You or someone you meet is very self-assured, capable, and enthusiastic, and can do anything with a smile. So this is definitely all about encouragement for you, saying basically get busy. Your worry is unnecessary. There's stepping into, your psychic, there's the psychic connection that's pushing you forward. The King of Earth, professionalism, Midas touch. So really, really very positive stuff for you this weekend, even though, what I said in the introduction, and all of those 9s, that 9 energy. And again, I don't know if it's a 1899, if it's a 999, or if it's 9999, but there's a lot of 99 energy, really kind of wrapping things up. And when I say wrapping, it's not so much that it's ending, it's just more or less getting you so prepared for that next stage. Okay, let's see what crystal or energy is helpful to my Leos. Here we go. Next card, blue kyanite. Here we go. Connecting with animals, telepathic abilities, finding your true path. I think that has a lot to do with this. Also, finding clarity. Now, I'll go with this reading. I'll take this reading. You know I'm a Leo too. I didn't say this in the introduction. Oh my goodness. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Click on the bell for notifications because it really helps the channel. It keeps me going. It keeps me on air. So please, please, please. Also comment because I do love hearing from you. Now, my Leos, as always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.